let's talk about habits. So what's your social media protocol, right? I mean, is it need basis, or do you have like X number of minutes or hours a day? What's it like?
No, I think so for the business, right? As in around 2011-12 is the first feature of Zerodha came on the news, and we got a lot of benefit out of it. So I was this like a believer that press is going to help. So I spent a lot of my time between 2012 to 17, 18, talking to journalists and media. So I used to travel around the country meeting, media professionals, so that they can write something about us and etc. So around 2017-18 is when I also saw this draining power of traditional media and this social media picking up. I kind of was a little late to the show. I mean, I used to manage social media for Zerodha, but not in an individual capacity. So I became really active on LinkedIn and Twitter in 2019, I think mid 2019. So kind of really late to the party there, and it's just phenomenal. The reach you can get.
Sure. So essentially, you're building it's coming naturally to you. You're building a brand by yourself. You're directly talking to the audience without an intermediary.
I mean, if I was not in the business, I would not be on social media, because I think I find it extremely challenging. It's absolutely distracting, and because I end up seeing tweets and in like almost everything in my life. I'm eating my food, I'm like, oh, this could be a tweet, right? Thankfully, I have checks and balances in place.
Right. So, do you also use Google Keep to kind of document your tweet ideas?
Yeah. I mean, like my Google Keep right now will probably have 25 tweet ideas
coming up next.
So no, but we have like two, three people who are my like filters. So I send it to them, and they say, dude, it's stupid. And I've told them that it's stupid. Please tell me it's stupid, because the thing is, the way to get more audience on social media is really to say more, right? Yeah. But saying more reduces the quality of what you're saying, right? It goes back to why journalism turned bad, right? Because journalists were forced to write too much of content, right? And without doing enough research and giving enough time, so automatically the quality went low, right? On social media, the same thing. If you're gonna be triggered to just keep saying random things, your quality of what you're saying goes down. If it goes down, then why you are there even it kind of defeats the purpose. The other reason I think we are on social media and etc. is also because I think in Indian context, people have heard a certain way of building a business, like a successful business, and they think that's the only way to build it. And I think thanks to Zerodha's success today, I think there's onus on us to actually go and share, saying there's another way to build a business.
Yeah, which is not a traditional scripted way.
Yeah, which were taught in MBA school, or what movies are made about, you can be like a chilled out organization, not like overworking, and still turn out okay. So today I think there's also onus on us to share some of that thoughts out there. But being on social media, I think is like really the toughest thing I've done in my life. I don't think anything comes even close. I mean, even harder than building Zerodha.
So do you have a protocol, like you just go post and just get out, or do you just spend time whiling around what others are saying or posting or stuff like that?
No, I've stopped caring about. I mean, I realize if I care about what others are saying, it's just gonna be. It's just
because that's a rabbit hole, right? I mean, it's like a vicious circle. You have to reply back, then it goes on a cycle.
So I just fire and forget.
Okay.
I mean, there's some people that I like, that I follow, and but I'm not sure about that, because I get on it, then you get distracted. No, but it's really I have a 15-minute time limit set on
your mobile.
On my mobile.
Okay.
But I override it every day.
Every day. So this is across platform. 15 minutes for this.
No, 15 minutes across overall.
Okay.
But I end up overriding every day.
So on iPhone you have an option ignore now. So ignore and you go back.
And then it's ignore for the day.
Yeah, ignore for the day. So it's ignore 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or ignore for the day.
Yeah. So it's always every day I'm ignoring for the day.
Ignore for the day.
And like I said, I think it's harder than being on a diet. It's really, really hard, because I think when you say something which is getting activity, it's also a dopamine rush, right? As in you're getting excited that there is activity on it, right? It's I understand it's a problem, but it's a really hard problem to fix.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And do you check your DMs?
No, I mean, I have never gotten into messaging anyone. So I hardly ever get any DMs as well.
Right. So do people don't send you up
No,
DM say, hey,
no.
this is my page, or I want to talk to you, blah blah blah.
No, not on social. I mean, on LinkedIn I get quite a bit. On LinkedIn I have an autoresponder saying email, somnat@zerodha.com if anything.
Smart. Som is the guy you should reach out to. so if Som is getting a lot of emails, that's coming from you.
It's from me, Yeah. And Instagram I've never been active. So I think people struggle more with Instagram than other places. So Instagram I'm hardly ever used of sorts.